to register my daughter Julia to the basketball team, but I need to tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
She's premature.
Hello, doctor's clinic. Can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book a doctor's checkup for my daughter, please.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
But wait, you should know that my daughter is premature.
Premature, premature, premature. A word that was always repeated by my parents on every single occasion. This word somehow summarizes my existence. I was born on July 29, 2008. That was too early, 26 weeks out of 40. Despite the challenges, I was lucky to be part of those who survived and were healthy. Because actually, in cases like this one, a child could have, according to the Mayo Clinic website, dated from 2023, cerebral palsy, trouble learning, vision problems, hearing problems, behavior and mental health problems, and even ongoing health issues such as asthma. Yes, I hear you. It's a long list. The doctors told my parents I wasn't going to make it, but I proved them wrong, and when I did, they told them I'm going to face many disabilities later on in my life. It's true that I suffered for a while from breathing problems, but isn't this common for any other normal kid? However, my parents couldn't go beyond the premature child idea, so they started to link it to any type of issue I had. Having a fever for too long, prematurity. Getting tired after a long day, prematurity. Not understanding new concepts, especially in math, prematurity. I wish it stopped there. Unfortunately, I used to be bullied at school for having a different belly button, since the doctors weren't able to fully remove my umbilical cord due to my condition. I hated it so much to the point where I wanted to actually remove it. Since then, I started asking myself many questions, such as, is being premature a problem? Is it because of it that I'm not understanding math? Do I have a brain malformation that prevents me from understanding anything? Am I normal? All this has affected my relationships, especially with the ones you pointed out. I felt less, I felt different in a very negative sense. Suddenly, I found myself engaging in a behavior I quite enjoyed, but unfortunately, it became a bad habit, using my prematurity as an excuse for all of my failures and insecurities. Believe it or not, I no longer cared if I started doing very poorly at school, because I had a valid excuse. I'm premature, and to me, being premature was a disability that justified any academic struggles I used to face. And it wasn't until this happened that my parents saw my patterns. So my mom, who was trying to clarify things to me, put me in contact with her friend, who used to be a therapist. And that was the turning point. She pointed out that prematurity wasn't the problem. My overthinking was. I needed to change my mentality and the way I look at it. She made me look at it objectively, rethink what it is, and slowly build a new version of myself. It was not easy at first, but I was finally able to see things differently. Today, my message is clear. Being premature doesn't prevent you from achieving your goals. Being premature just means being born too early, and full stop. Thank you.